this is NJ_Fan26, and today I have a very longly anticipated review on all those cases from my gear store. So I'm going to record all those in separate videos, so we're going to start off with the iFrogz Luxe. But before I do that, you guys might notice that the camera angle is a little bit different. That's because I am recording off of my MacBook right now, straight into iMovie, because I don't have my camera or my GorillaPod with me right now. So I couldn't find any other way to make it stable. So you might see me over here in the back because I'm just going to record this on a chair. Hopefully it comes out at pretty decent quality. Anyway, let's get into it. So, on the Luxe, you can either get it from the iPod Touch 2nd generation or the iPhone 3G. Now, now when you get it, it obviously comes with the Luxe itself and one of those little fake iPod Touch portraits, and it comes with 2 screen protectors. My bad, 1 screen protector for the front of the screen. Not much of a care package, but a screen protector is always nice to have. And it looks like my invisible shield is getting worn down. It's got a couple air bubbles in there, so I think I'm going to be putting this on. So not much of a care package, but still very nice to have a screen shield. Box over here doesn't have any information on the box other than saying that protection meets style, iFrogz. You can purchase it either really on any iFrogz reseller. I bought this on mygearstore.com because it is 30% off there. And on the iFrogz website, this case is actually $30. And I really don't think it's worth $30, but you can get it for $15 on my Gear Store's website. Plus, you get another 10% off using the It's Me Morpheus code. So definitely check that out. But anyways, let me just move the box out of the way. So here is the Luxe right over here. It comes in a variety of colors. I believe red, green, which I have, blue, gray, and black. So like I said, I have the green one. I usually go with black cases, but I wanted some variety, and green is a nice color, so might as well check that one out. Now, the case has great cutouts for everything. Let me see if I can put this up here. This has great cutouts for the volume controls. You can see on the back there is a hole over here, and what's really unique about this case is that, unlike those slider cases that has a little nib over there to connect it, has a nice big circle, so then it just easily snaps into place when you connect it to your iPod. It has a really nice matte finish on the back of it. Another great cutout for the power button. And on the inside, even though it's matte on the inside of the case, we have a nice little foam or cloth, I guess you could call it, to protect the back of the iPod Touch. Obviously for this, or if you have an iPhone 3G and have the iFrogz Luxe for that, the iPhone 3G or 3GS. Now on the bottom half, fits in perfectly to complete the half circle, so to speak. And over here we have a little raised button that goes into the hole over here. And on the bottom, great cutouts, very similar to that of the Griffin Newform. However, the bottom piece over here on the Griffin Newform snapped for me. Now, I hope it doesn't fear, but it does feel a little bit flexible. So, hopefully it won't. It's been holding up for me great. And it says iFrogz right here. Forgive me if I don't have everything perfectly on camera. I have the screen on my MacBook pointed all the way down, so I can barely see what I'm doing. So anyways, let me just slide it in. And also, I forgot to mention, foam on the inside says iPod Touch2G iFrogz. Now, the one bad thing about this case is taking it out. It is so hard to take this out. It actually takes me a good 20 seconds to take it off. Not because there's anything to unclip, but because this button doesn't push in at all. It snaps in very nicely, but you need to actually pull extremely hard, and I'll just show you. You need to push down once, and then basically just pull it. And as you can see, I'm not having much luck with it. It is really hard to do. there we go. So like I said, very hard to take off the case, which is really the only con I see with it. You just snap it back in. But besides that, you can see that because of the fact that it is so hard to pull off, it obviously won't come off in your pocket, like the new form. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in my review, but the bottom piece of the new form does tend to slide off. And I've seen that with a couple other slider cases. But great idea on iFrogz's part to have a nice big circle and opening clip, so to speak, so then the case stays from releasing. So guys, this is the iFrogz Luxe for the iPod Touch 2G. Great case. You can either purchase it on mygearstore.com for $15 plus get 10% off with the It's Me Morpheus coupon code, or you can purchase it on the iFrogz website for $30. So pick your choice. I mean, great product by iFrogz. A little pricey on their side, so I suggest going over to my gear store and just buying it there like I did. So like I said, this is the iFrogz Luxe for the iPod Touch 2G, also available for the 3G and obviously the 3GS. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.